Okay, let's see here. All right, we got people coming in. Oh my god. All right, and I just want to make sure mic is good. Okay, perfect. Mic is good. Okay, so all right, welcome everybody. So we're just gonna wait. So we're gonna wait for a couple more people to join in, and then we're gonna continue on. Bro, smoking a joint? No, no joint. I'm just very weak at this point. All right. Can we get a pop-out chat? Pop-out chat. There we go. We got a pop-out chat now. Yesterday I lost all my count. Awesome. I need auto trade system. Please tell me. There's no such thing as an auto trade system. Morning question. Being that you guys are no longer with MetaTrader, are you guys going to accept you as clients? No. No, sir. Yesterday up Inte. Yes. Alright. Which demo account to choose in Dominion cTrader, ECN or Standard? ECN. Suddenly gone down to single figure lots now. That's you can't manipulate cTrader like you could manipulate MT4. Laughing, laughing, laughing. My friend, you have no idea what I can do over here. You have no idea. 48,000, I can easily put 500,000 in anyway. Will this be like cTrader tutorial for us newbies? Yeah, I mean, there's a cTrader tutorial we have up, but this is just going to be simulation that I'm going to try on this here. And we will all continue with this. Okay, let's see here. We got 2 minutes, and in 2 minutes we will continue. Okay, let's see here. Market closed, only pending orders are accepted. Oh, well, nice. I guess pending orders can still go in. Let's put a buy stop right here. Alright. Alright, I'm going to be back, and then we will continue with this. Alright, cTrader is better on phone than MT5. Charting option are more. That's correct. Okay, let's continue with this. So first thing we need is obviously we'll do random date. we need a random date over here. Alright, so we'll choose 10 dates. We'll choose from, let's say, September 2023 all the way till December 2023. Let's choose 20 dates. Okay, get dates, and the dates we have September, October, November, December. So let's do 13th. What's this? September, October. 13th October. Right? 13th October. We shall do 13th October. Okay, so now, first things first, we need to identify what time we are in, right? So if you have your cTrader running, you have to fix your time. So I am running on this New York time. So I gotta set this to New York time here. 7:31. Okay, now I have New York time right here. Now I have New York time. Perfect. So now, what was the date that we chose? This was the 13th October. Alright, so we're gonna click this market replay button, and then we're gonna click it anywhere on the chart. And now our starting capital is gonna be 10,000, and from here we're gonna choose 13th October. 13th October is a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, we want the 16th then, right? Yeah, we want the 16th, and the time we want is probably gonna be 1700 hours. This is New York time, and we start. Okay, there we go. We have started right over here. Okay, now, we gotta pause it. Okay, so one thing is over here, right? One thing is with this simulation is that you can't change the time. With MT5 simulator, you can change the time frame, but in this, you can't. And you also can't go back. So there are some limitations, right, with this. So what we're going to do is, on this one, I'm only going to be trading based off of the 30-minute time frame. So I have to look at the time here first. So this is 6 p.m. Eastern. You look at the time up over here, 6 p.m. Eastern. So now you got to ask yourself that, okay, if this is 6 p.m. Eastern, this means the Asian Open is going to start soon. But we want to be able to start trading from, let's say, pre-London, right? Pre-London would be much better. So we're going to move to pre-London. From here, you can forward the candle. Okay. This one right here. You can look at the time. We are at 9 p.m. Eastern now. Yeah, this is free, the simulation. And then we go towards 10, 11, 12, 1. Now we are at 1 a.m. Eastern, and 1 a.m. Eastern is basically your pre-London. Now let's do some analysis right here. So just by looking at this chart, the first thing that we can identify is obviously there is some sort of a resistance we're coming up to. So what do we got to do? We have to create a zone, right? So this is a zone that's going to be right at this resistance area, obviously, because we're at this resistance. If we measure the range above this resistance, let's say 1917, this is a 32 pip range, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this over right here. So now, first thing is first, we need to identify the buys. The buys are going to be above 1916, 1917, you know, no problem. Now when we start to think about the sells are probably below 1914, which is, you know, 18 pips away. I don't know if that's going to be enough range for a price to move, but we will keep that in mind. And then obviously below this area, 1912, you have another range going all the way down towards, you know, 1909, which is like 27, 28 pips away. So these are going to be our two zones. Now we have to wait to see whether price will break above 1916 or it's going to break below 1914. So one thing I like to do is I like to put horizontal lines here to kind of like, um, so basically I can gauge whether price will, break above or it's going to break down, and like, all that fun stuff. So awesome. So we got these things figured out, and now we have to wait to see whether this candle is going to break above or it's going to break below. So we're going to hit play. I'm only going to be looking at the 30-minute time frame because I think it's also going to be some sort of a test as well to see, right? Because now if you look at it this way, this is in pre-London session, right? And you only have to look at the way the candles are forming. So if we can take a look at this one candle, it closed below resistance. This new candle, it broke above resistance, but it's now starting to come down. And if you look at the time, it's only 2 minutes in. Now, if it's coming down, if this candle starts to break its own high again, I think there's a very high probability we can continue to push up because we are also in pre-London session. So pre-London session has a lot of volume at this time. So that's why, I mean, like, that could be the case. But if it doesn't break its own high, then, maybe price is just going to range. Who knows? So we got to wait at this point. There we go. It's going. It's going. We're going to keep a close eye on this, okay? Switch to one. There we go. We're breaking its own high. Guys, listen. In this simulator, the cTrader, I can't change time frames. So I'm only going to be looking at the 30-minute candles. I'm only going to be looking at the 30-minute confirmation candles and stuff like that. That's it. So we're breaking above the high. So this is where I think a buy would make sense. How much money we have? We have $10,000. So we're going to start with around 1 lots, right? So I'm going to place a buy. Stop loss is going to go below this candle. This is where the stop loss is going to go. And we are targeting the high of the range right here. You guys can see this, right? Okay, let me do this. Let me make this a little bit better for you guys. Yeah, like that. Okay, right? So stop loss is below this candle because if we have broken its own high, then this candle should have no business breaking its own low. The candle should have no business breaking its own low if we have broken its high. So now we're going to see how far we can go, how far we can move, whether this will be a good trade to be in. You can see right here at the bottom. At the bottom you can see we are running up. We're like 5 pips in, 6 pips in, 5 pips in. Right, the candle is moving. The new 15-minute candle has started. 6 pips, 7 pips, 4 pips. This is the 30-minute candle, by the way. We are coming down. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We are trying to come down over here. Why didn't you wait for the close? I didn't wait for the close because we're running in a high volume time, which is London session, and I was under the impression that we could continue to push up, but maybe that's gonna be a little bit difficult. Oh, I took 1 loss over here. It's okay. The candle will close in about 5 simulation minutes, and we shall see. Because if we close above this area, then there's a very good probability. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at the way the candle has closed. Now, just by looking at this candle, the way this candle is closed, what do you think is the probability for this next candle to continue pushing up? Because now we've broke and closed above this resistance. We have 1, 2, 3 candles trying to move up. I think there's a very high probability for price to continue to push up. So I think this is where we can give our trade a second chance, breaking its own high. So I think this is where we can give our trade a second chance. Make sense? So we're going to take another buy over here. giving our trade a second chance. Stop loss is below the previous candle, and the same idea, we're expecting price to continue to push up. We're just giving this trade a second chance. As we're retracing, okay, see that? It's just creating a lower wick at this point. Just creating a lower wick. If it breaks its own high, then I think we can trail our stop. Wow, look at that. Look at, right? You see that? Now it is breaking its own high, so there's a very good probability it can continue to push up. So what we're going to do is, we're going to add another position, kind of small lot, nothing big. Stop loss is obviously going to go below that new candle for both of them, and we're looking at price to continue to push up. Right, so now we're just going to wait to see how this candle is going to close. Because this candle, it closed above resistance, which means there's a high probability for the next candles to continue to push up. We're still in pre-London. Look, you can look at the time right here. This 30-minute candle is about to close. This 30-minute candle is about to close. 4, 3, 2, and 58, 59. Boom! Look at that. Candle has closed. Now this candle has made a higher low, which means we can trail our stop loss below this wick. Right? Does that make sense? Why we're trailing a stop loss? Because we've made a higher low, right? So we've made a higher low, so this means there's a high probability we can continue to push up. So we're going to hit play, and we're going to let it run. Once it breaks this high right here, wait, this candle is moving. It's moving right there. You see that? See that right there? It broke the previous candle's high. This means if this candle has broken the previous candle's high, this means we can trail our stop loss even more. So I'm going to trail my stop below the low of the current candle. Look at this. This candle has broken the high of the previous candle right here. So now we can trail our stops below this new candle. Alright, makes sense? Makes sense to me. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, coming up over here. So let's remove the TP from one of the position, the smaller one, and we're gonna let the rest run probably. Wow, look at that. TP has been hit for one position. For this one, we're gonna move stops to break even. There we go. That's it. Look at that. First trade was a loss of $150. Second one, $293, and we're still running in profits now for this one. It was easy. Wait for the candle to close. Candle closed above this area, and then gave our trade a second chance. Is this scalping? Yes, this is scalping by reading the candles. Now we're running into London Open slowly. So since stops are in stops are at break even, we've reached the resistance area. So I think once we've reached the resistance area, this is where we can let the position run. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that liquidity grab. Hope this liquidity grab doesn't stop us out. Let's move on to the next candle. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that move. And we are consolidating now. Ooh, I think this is where we can close this position, right? 50 pips. This is London session. Look at the time right here, 4:30 a.m. Eastern. Slowly we're moving into New York. You gotta look at the time, guys. Look at this time right here. Slowly we're moving into pre-New York. Right, so let's close this. Let's take a look at the history. Look at that. This was the first one. Stops got hit. The second one gave our trade a second chance. Obviously gave our bias a second chance. And then this was the second one. Gave, the position added risk with confluence, and we continue to move up. Okay. He definitely has another chart open on another screen. Ah man, you guys are hilarious. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Okay, what can I do over here? I just want to make sure you guys don't see certain things I have open. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move on and close all the windows. Alright, let's do this here now. So let's bring this over here. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change to display to. Okay. Now you can see it, right? Now you can see it. You can see the windows. First window is this. Second window is my cTrader, which is, yeah, you guys can't see it because, yeah, you guys can't see it because I have the replay open. Anyway, oh, I even closed down the chat. Okay, I gotta reopen the chat again so I can see what you guys are saying. But then from now, we're gonna move on to the next one. We're gonna move on to the next session. Yeah, I want to be able to see what you guys are saying. Alright, so I'm gonna move this right here. Pop out chat. Alright, chat, there you go. Maybe fix the resolution of this to right here. Okay. Perfect, right? We good? We good. Okay. Let's move on to the next one, right? You look at the time right here, so I'm gonna forward the candles. Oh wow, we continued to push up over here. Okay, no problem. Wow, look at that, news event. So we're just gonna forward and we're gonna go all the way into pre-London. Oh damn, Asian session came strong. This is the cTrader one. Wow, this is wild. I think I took this trade or something, you know, but yeah, wow, okay. Alright, 10 p.m., 11, 12, 1 a.m. Eastern, right? 1 a.m. Eastern is normally your pre-London session. So we're sitting at 1 a.m. Eastern. So now you come to the charts and now you're seeing this. So now you're asking yourself that, okay, what can I do, or how can I take a look at zones? So now we got to identify zones. The first zone is obviously going to be right over here. Right, you got your first zone. This is our support, and then this is our resistance. This is another resistance right here. If you measure this range, this is a 33 pip range. If we measure above 1939, this is a 28 pip range. So what do we got to do at this point? We have to basically wait. We have to wait for either to price to break up or break down or whatever, but we have to wait, right? Because we can't trade within this range. We can't. Either we wait for price to break below this area, wait for price to break and close below this area, because if we can break and close below 1936, then there's a very high probability we can continue pushing down, which is 80 pips. Right? How much do mini markets paid for losses in clients? I think we paid about $185,000, something like that. But anyway, that's irrelevant. Okay, so we just gotta wait now. It's 30 minutes candles forming. You can look at the time. Let's speed it up here a little bit, because essentially we gotta wait to see how this candle will close. That's it. We just have to wait. All right. 15-minute candle has closed. See, we're just ranging here now. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing, mate. Absolutely nothing. Can you use that as tax write-off? Sure. Alright, the 30-minute candle has closed. The new 30-minute candle has started. We just need this candle to close below support. So let's forward this candle. Oh wow, look at that. The candle closed a bearish candle, which means if the next candle breaks below this low, then we can correct this move up. That's a wonderful idea. If we can break below the low. Just simple concepts. Oh wow, look at that. We broke above the high. Yeah, what are we gonna do now? Do you use fibs? No. I use simple price action, which you are watching right now. So we're just waiting. We're just waiting. The 30-minute candle is about to close. You got 10 simulation minutes left. Yes, iBroker is available with cTrader. And the candle is about to close in 3 minutes, 2 minutes. And boom. Look at that. Look at the way the candle has closed. What are you going to do? Nothing. We can't take a sell because we're at support. We can't take a buy. We can't. Because we're in a range. And this is a 32 pip range. Can't do anything. Basically. Can't really do anything. I mean, unless we can maybe close above 1939, then we could possibly continue to push up, but we'll have to wait to see. We'll have to wait to see how this candle closes. Look, we're about 5 minutes in. London Open is coming up, and oh wow, look at that. Look at the way the candle is closing. This candle has closed above resistance. It has broken and closed above resistance, right? If we have closed above resistance, can we take a buy over here? I want you guys to let me know. Can we take a buy? We can take a buy, but if we do take a buy, look at the stop loss. Stop loss has to be below the candle. This stop loss is going to be a 32 pip stop. Way too big of a stop loss. Way too big. So we want this candle to kind of like we want a smaller stop loss. So we have to wait. The stop loss is bigger than fucking take profit over here. 22, 23 pips. We can't. Big stop loss. We gotta wait. Look at that. Look at that. We want a candle to close above this area and then whatever, because essentially we've been ranging since Asian Open. So Asian Open had this move, and now we've been ranging pre-London, London Open. We're ranging pre-London and London Open. So we're waiting for volume to come in, and volume is going to come in after we see a confirmation in a form of a candle or something like that. Wow, look at this candle. Look the way it closed. It closed back in the range. Now what are you going to do? Yeah. Now we got to wait. Let's forward this candle and see how this candle is going to close. We're closing back in the range. Yeah, man. There's nothing happening at this point. Absolutely nothing happening at this point. Unless this candle closes above this area, then possibly we can do something, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Oh wow, look at that. We are sort of kinda about to close, moving, not closing, moving. 29. Oh no, I missed it. I wanted to execute right there. Wanted to execute right here. As soon as this candle closed, this would have been a 25 pip stop. But a 16 pip range, no, I guess not. We missed it. No way. Well, it's okay. We'll wait for retracement. We'll wait for retracement. Now this happens to everyone, right? This happens to you guys all the time. You're waiting, and the move comes up. It moves about 55 pips over here, and you're like, I missed it. But it's okay. We'll wait. We'll wait for some sort of retracement. New candle has formed. Let's forward this candle, because now we want to see price come. Taking a buy now is very, very risky, because you don't know. Because look, price has already moved above 78 pips. Price has already moved 78 pips, and taking a buy here is risky because we don't know whether this candle will close bearish or it's going to close bullish. We just don't know that. We have no idea. So we gotta wait. We gotta wait for this candle to close, and maybe I'll be able to help you guys with something. Oh, my dad's calling. Gee, hello? हाँ जी मालूम। जी जी, मैं घर पे। अच्छा, मैं तो भी बिजी हूँ, तो तैमूर को बोल देते हैं ना कि उतार दे वो। ठीक है। हाँ, तो उसको बोले हाफ ना रुके फिर उधर ही। हाँ जी, एसी आ गए जी। We have ACs. ACs are here. So okay, now this is going to be a sell if this candle can break below the previous low. It's going to be an impulse buy, which we've seen a lot of times if this candle breaks above the previous candle's high, and that's about it. So let's slow this speed down in case we miss it again. Alright, we have 50 cent. We want to use a one lot leaderboard as it's coming up. As it breaks above the high, the buy is going to go in, and right there. See that? Executed a buy. Now since we've executed a buy because this candle has broken the high. Once this candle has broken the high, you need to ask yourself, what's the probability of this candle to break its own low? I think it's a lower probability. So we're going to put the stop right here and maybe put the TP somewhere. I don't know. Let's take a look through the left hand side here. Let's see here. So we have, oh, it's all the way to the bottom. Anyway, yeah. So this looks good, and awesome. Impulse entry. We've broken the high, so this means there's a high probability we can continue to push up. The trend is bullish. Normally, people who sell over here is why you lose. Because this is sort of like a booby trap candle that may tell you that price can now go down, but once we've broken the high, what happens when price makes a high and a higher low? When price, hold on. Yeah, if this candle breaks its own low, then it's not gonna go up unless it breaks its own high right here. Look at that. Look at that move. Beautiful, buddy. Beautiful. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Candle's about to close. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful now, right? Beautiful. Now we can let this run. We are in an uptrend, and this uptrend should continue to pave the way for us. Look at that, 13 pips up now, right? 13 pips up, 14 pips up. So this is where you can decide whether you want to secure profits, you want to close 50%, or like, what do you want to do at this point? So what I'm going to do is, oh, hold on. Oh, we can't close 50% over here. What should we do? Should we close it? Yeah, I think we should close it. We should accept this profit and close 80 and let 20 run. No, I can't. Let it be. Let it be. Okay. Let it be. How to make a swing trade? Well, you will find that out just now. Hopefully, how to make a swing trade. Let's forward the candle. Boom. Let's forward this candle again. Oh, what happened over here? What happened over here? Okay, let's move this up over here now. Oh, nice. Look at that. Very nice. That was a very good decision to let it be. I don't know whether we will hit that TP up there because that TP is far, far away, 25 more pips away. So I think we will secure this right here and let this rest. How can I join your live trading? You are joined my live trading. So look, right? Yeah, this was a very, very good. This was also an impulse entry. We had an impulse entry right over here as well. So we're moving into NY open here slowly. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Yeah. Let's move on to the next one now. Oh, damn, look at that. Alright, we're going to move on to the next one here. 9:12 London, pre-London session. We are again here at the pre-London session, right? Now, again, we got to do this again. We got to draw our support. Let's remove this. Put this here. And now things are a little bit difficult, I think. The reason why I say things are difficult is because if we break below the support, 1945, guys, listen. The idea is simple. Idea is simple. Whenever you look at the chart, you're looking to see where can you have your most recent support and where can you have your most recent resistance. Most recent support is right here, 1945. Awesome. If you break below the low, looking to the left hand side, you have a support 24, 25 pips away, and then you have a wick fill which is 65 pips away. Good. If we break above this resistance, next resistance is 13 pips. We like very, very small. The resistance above this area is 24 pips. Not that big because you got a wick rejection here as well. But the resistance above 1952 is 35 pips away. So this one, I think, will have to wait, because right now we're consolidating. There's obviously, I don't think there's any volume at this time, so we'll have to kind of like, we'll have to wait here to see what's going to happen, what price is going to do. So yeah, look at that. We have to wait. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. Maybe wait for NY session? Yeah, maybe. But we'll see. How many trades have you taken? 1, 2, 3. Okay, look at that. The 30-minute candle has formed. Now, if this candle breaks below 1944, if this candle breaks below 1945, I think we can continue to push down. But we need it to break below 1945. That is going to be a perfect outcome for this candle. You need to fix your mic. Buddy, my mic is fine. What's wrong with my mic? There's nothing wrong with the mic, right? What's wrong with it? Yeah, I think we're just gonna range over here. Yeah, look at that. I mean, we are in, pre-London. If we're in pre-London, some volume should be coming in. Let's take like a whatever buy, like 0.2. 0.2 whatever. Yeah, this is just whatever, because we're in a high volume time, so volume should continue price up. It's like a nothing serious, like a 0.2 lot, a 20-cent lot basically, to see if price is gonna continue. Oh, nice, look at that. Right, this is like whatever, as I mentioned before, like 16 pips, no big deal. Yeah, 16 pips, no big deal. We're still in a range, to be honest. What's the software? It's free to use. Yes, it's the cTrader simulator. So yeah, let's just wait over here. Is there noise? Okay, let's see over here. Is there really noise? Yeah, range, to be honest. What's the software? It's free to use. Yes, it's the yeah. There's no noise. There's probably noise in your ear because you haven't cleaned your ears properly. That's why you hear the noise. The trade on February 1st, pre-New York, we missed because 7 pips stop loss too high, 330 pips. Oh wow. Yeah, like we're coming into London Open, And coming into London Open with price moving up and doing all this stuff over here, the candle has closed with no wick at the bottom. You know, I mean, if the candle has closed with no wick at the bottom, this means a London Open volume should continue this price up. Let's see here. Because if there's no wick at the bottom, this should continue to push up. Oh wow, look at that, very nice. Oh, 45 pip move up over here. But there's still this rejection, so I'm not sure whether it will reject us or not. I want to deposit by hair spread 3 to 4 pips on gold. No, our spread on gold is like 1 to 1.4 pips, not 3 to 4 pips. We would never have a spread 3 to 4 pips. cTrader shot down 2 hours. Yes, they were doing updates. But yeah, I mean, there's no volume, there's nothing happening. I mean, this seems like a waste of day over here now, you know? This is just waste of day. Let's move on. This is New York Open now, right? New York Open, NY Open, still range. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. This was a waste of day. Oh, now we have some volume coming in here now. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, volume came in late. Volume came in super late. How much was this move? This was a 200 pip move. Yeah, volume came in super late. Alright, let's move on to the next day. Okay, pre-London. We are at pre-London again. Let's draw our resistance and let's draw our support. We have our support, we have our resistance. This is a 82 pip range. Okay, let's see here now. A new day, a new struggle. This is pre-London. And now we gotta see whether we can, I mean, if we do break below this area, this is like a 39 to 40 pip range. I'm not too confident with this. So we'll have to see whether we break above this resistance to go up, or what do we do? I mean, if we do break above that resistance, right up over here, if we do break above that area, I think we can continue to move up. But then at the same time, we're creating this support here as well. So we'll have to see. This is very tricky. Very tricky. You gotta be very careful. Look at that. Very tough. See, this is where you have to be very careful. Should you trade news or stick to the graph? I think looking at the graph is going to give you a much better direction of the news as well. You know, it's going to give you much better direction of the news as well. The candle's about to close. We're heading into high volume pre-London now. Look at the way the candle has closed with a huge rejection. Sorry, with a huge rejection, trying to break above this high to continue to push up. If we don't break above this high, then yeah, look at that. See, we need to break above this high so that we can execute a buy position and anticipate volume to keep pushing price up. But I guess that's not gonna happen today. Add some Bollinger Band. Oh, there we go. We are breaking above this high now. I guess we got too late because the candle is about to close as well. Oh, look at that. Very nice. The candle has closed bullish. Now, since the candle has closed bullish, I think this is a... Look at that, right? We've broken above this resistance. This candle closed below these wicks to the left hand side. This candle is closing above resistance. So I think this is a very good probability for price to continue to push up because we're making higher lows and a higher high. This candle here did an exhaustion wick as well. What's our stop loss? Stop loss is like, you know, whoa, it's like 19 some pips. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's take a buy over here. Let's take a one lot buy over here. Alright, stop loss is gonna go right here. 20 pip stop. Anticipating price to probably come up whatever, but yeah, awesome. Very good. Oh, okay, look at that. Look at that thing go. Awesome. That thing is moving like a Hail Mary. Give her a Hail Mary. Is cTrader have subscription? No. Oh, no, we're coming down now. Alright, this candle's about to close. I'm going to wait for this candle to close to see if I'm going to manage risk or not. But I'm just going to wait for this candle to close. We have a few seconds left. Candle has closed. Now, instead of closing the position, normally what you guys may do is you may close the position. But instead of closing the position, I'm going to bring my stop loss below the low of this candle right here. See that candle? I'm going to bring it below that low, because if I do lose, I'll lose $86. And if I look at my history, I've made like 300, 200, 300, 32, you know, so yeah. But we're still making higher highs and higher lows, and we're also in London Open now. So if you remember the last London Open candle, we pushed up. So I think London Open here should also, you know, continue to push up over here now. This London Open. Look at that, 16 pips, 17 pips, 20, 22, 27, 30. Okay, 34 pips over here. Stops to break even. Man, I can't, yeah, I can't manage, close this trade. Yeah, I can't manage these positions on this simulator. Okay. Nice one. Very nice. Oh, wow, still moving over here. Still continuing to move. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah, wow, look at that. Now we're continuing to push down. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this simulation session here completely free. You know, so I guess now we're going to move on to the last trade of this simulation. Most of the trades we've taken have been all like, you know, impulse entries, because that's what we have to practice, right? Impulse entries. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one here. Alright. Okay, let's do, yeah, we're already at 10%. So we're gonna now move. Oh wow, look at that move. Damn, this is crazy. Okay, we're gonna move to the last trade of the simulation session. This is pre-London. Let's remove this. Let's zoom in over here. Obviously, if we break below a resistance, I think this is the support. If we break below support, we have this clean range, 46 pip range to go down. But if we have to find for a resistance, but the resistance is not here. So I guess, I mean, if we look at this resistance, and if we think that maybe this candle could potentially mean that we may be moving up, let's measure this candle. This is a 34 pip candle, right? This is a 34 pip candle. We're starting to move up. I think we should wait for some sort of support, because if this was support for, okay, hear me out, okay? Hear me out right here. Before leaving, just listen to this. This is the last trade anyway. If we formed support, and now price is, you know, 30 pips away from support, and let's say we have this 62 pip range, I think it's going to be better to wait for some other support to form, maybe. So let's see here. So we'll have to wait for some sort of consolidation or support. Wow, look at that. Because it's still, I think, a little too early in the pre-London session here, and this gap should be filled then, yeah, that gap should be filled then. So we have to wait. Look at the way this candle forms. If this candle closes with a small body, this means the volume to go up is decreasing, and we should create some sort of a support to continue to push up. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Look at that, right? I hope this candle doesn't break the high, because if this candle breaks the high, then there's no buy. Oh, look, we've broken the low. Perfect. We've broken the low. This means we can create a support in an uptrend. Guys, this is very exciting. This is going to be the last trade that I'm going to take for this simulation session. And if we do create a support, man, oh man, we are continuing to go up over here. Oh, look at that. Candle closed bearish. So now we have to see whether this candle is going to close bullish or not. If this candle closes bullish, we have created support in an uptrend. That's it. That's it. We're coming down. If this comes down more, maybe we can create a support over here. Maybe create a support over here with London Open. We can go boom. Or if we can break below support, then we can go down. But this candle is about to close. Take a look at the time, guys. Time is right here. Top right hand side. You see that time? 2 minutes left. Few seconds. Boom. The candle has closed. Now, this is London Open. There's volume in London Open. Pre-London had no volume, and we've created support. Easy. Easy. 2 lots. Right? Let's drop 2 lots right here. So we're going to take a buy. Okay, let me just adjust this chart over here. Right? Alright. London Open. Right? London Open. We've created support. Let's take a buy. Boom. Taking a buy. Stop loss is going to go below this candle. Right here. And anticipating London Open to continue pushing price up. If we lose, I think we lose about $400, and that's going to be some profits that we've made from earlier on. So yeah, let's see over here now. All right, 27, 25 pips here already. $400 right here already. Right, this candle still open. London Open is coming up very soon. And I think this volume is enough to continue pushing price. This is going to be a gigantic, very good move. This is a 30-minute time frame. Oh yes, look at that. Only because we were waiting for price to create some sort of support and volume from the market open, continue to push price up. Let's put this stop loss below this candle, and yeah, let the rest run. Let it run. Let's move on to the next candle right here. Boom, perfect. Right, so this last position, $1,000 right here. Obviously we're in profits here too. One example with managed risk, I don't know, now we're coming up into this rejection area, so I think we're going to close this, because from here, look, this candle rejected, this candle rejected, this candle rejected here again. The question is now, I want to ask you, what's the probability that the candles will reject from this area? What's the probability? Is it higher or lower? The probability is higher. I'm not hacking the market, just looking left. The probability is higher for price to reject this area. Let's forward the candle. The candle has closed bullish. Oh yeah, look at that, right? Because we've already had rejections here. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this session. There was a lot of learning material from this session that you can look into. As Dominion Markets, again, we've moved on to cTrader. I think you'll be able to open your accounts on maybe Sunday or Monday. But yeah, Have fun, everyone. There's some things that the MT5 simulator has which this doesn't. You can't change time frames and all that, but you know, we just focused on one time frame. If you look at the result right here, there was one loss, the rest were all wins. There was one loss and the rest were all wins. I'm going to see if I can save this somehow. Can you save this simulation? Oh, trading statistics. Okay, let's take a look at these trading statistics. Net profit, $2,200. Commission, oh, there was no commissions over here. Awesome. Max balance drawdown, 1.5. Max equity drawdown, 4 total trades, 7 trades. Winning trade, 7. Largest win. Max consecutive losing trade, 1. Awesome. Very nice. Okay, take care, everyone, and be safe. Oh, I also broke a tooth. I need a dentist. I need a dentist in Dubai. Anyway, adios.